Hi everyone, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only, so not to get anybody upset, but I'm going to be diving into doing a reading on the drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and it ends with us lawsuit drama. So I just thought that would be such an interesting tarot, and I want to know how you guys like this, if you'd like to see more on this channel. If you have any questions, any suggestions, please leave it in the comment box below. So let's first start by clearing the energy space, raising our own energy vibration, and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting ourselves feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this sacred space, which I know it might find it to be a little bit funny entering into a sacred space to do kind of a gossipy reading, but clearing the energy and calming our souls is very important here. So let's look into the drama. I want you to know I am neither fans of either of these people. I don't really know too much about either of them, but I have been hearing about this and I just think it is so interesting. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. All right. So we have the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Fire. Oh, they're playing with fire here. The Death card. The Eight of Fire. Yeah, they are playing with fire here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Strength card, Leo energy. The Knight of Earth. The Three of Swords. The Knight of Cups, angels and spirit guides. And the Council. Okay, so there's a really good chance that this goes to court, the lawsuit. It definitely has that power to it because neither one of them is going to back down. So if you think like, oh, one of them's going to give, one of them's going to apologize, I don't really see that here. I see that feelings have been really, really hurt. First, let me just interrupt this and make sure everything's in frame. You can see it all. Okay, good. Sorry about my shadow going over things. All right. So with the Five of Cups, this is change your mind, change your life. I think there were olive branches that were given out. It didn't have to go this path and it didn't have to end this way. So just being very aware of that. But emotions have been hurt. People have been hurt. And both people are deeply wounded from this. This isn't going to be something that they just kind of brush off or didn't mean anything. This is going to be a big deal for both of them. And I would even say that they might not come out, either one of them, looking as good as they would want to. So just being aware of that. Okay, so Lively is a Virgo and Baldoni is an Aquarius. There is the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Virgo energy, with the Three of Swords. Now, I don't know if her husband, because we didn't ask about her husband, right? Ryan Reynolds, right? Is here. This is the Strength card, Leo energy. We have the Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, all right? Death card, Scorpio energy. But there are lies here. There are blatant lies, deceptions, deceits, things that have been done in the shadows. And people have been really, really hurt. This isn't something light. This isn't something light and airy and fun and, oh, it doesn't mean anything. A Wheel of Fortune, it's like somebody got their feelings hurt and it changed the way that they are looking at things, the way that they are going after things. I actually think Lively has a bit more on the table here to lose, a bit more, there's more here for her, like, yeah, than there is for Baldoni. Now, is that career-wise? Is that I would say it is career-wise, but it's also public perception-wise, because Lively is so well known over Baldoni. I never heard of him before this. Though, to be honest, that's not much of a statement because I don't really watch TV at all. So do be aware of that. The Wheel of Fortune here, everything is changing, and that it's true for the both of them. So there was one who was way higher up, and there was one who was lower down. I would say that right now we're going to have the wheels of change happening, and the one that was low is going to be brought high. The one that was high is going to be brought low. With the Knight of Fire, they are playing with fire. Okay, they are playing with fire, right? This has gotten bigger than was originally thought it would be. Like, I think this was something done out of, I was hurt, it was nasty, and I was getting my revenge. Like the lawsuit being brought, the first lawsuit being brought, and that would be Lively's, right? And I think that's how that went. Like, it, from what I remember hearing, it wasn't even started as a lawsuit. So there's something here, like it got out of hand. They're playing with fire. There are a lot of lies, or a lot of different ways that you could perceive it. So it may not be even lies. It's kind of like there's something here where the person is being very, very slick with their words. Now, I would say both of them, okay, both Lively and Baldoni, like neither one are as, pure as the driven snow type of thing. They both, have their sneakiness to them, their careers to be worried about, their own perceptions to be looked at. But they're playing with fire, and they have to know that here. And that's interesting. So Spirit said it's going to end with the end of careers. So that's going to be a very interesting. I know Spirit said it in the plural, but one is going to be brought higher than the other. So just be aware of that. Scorpio energy time frame is October 23rd to November 21st. So keep that time frame in mind when it comes to these two in the lawsuits. So we also have here Aries time frame, which is March 21st to April 19th. I would say that those are, and then we have Leo, which is July 23rd to August 22nd. But I see these two dates. Leo is also going to be important, but there's also, there's the dragons here coming forward to bring strength. So I would see this as her pulling strength from dragons. Interesting. And really looking at herself with the flowers, which go in alignment with the movie, which I didn't know because I just didn't know about the movie at all. I thought it was a rom-com with the way that I was seeing things for it. But here it's like, no, there's darkness, right? And that could also be something that was very difficult for her. So it might have been that the timing of everything wasn't optimal for her in whatever way, shape, or form. And that could be something that she is dealing with it, digesting it, coming to terms with. And it left a broken heart. And the heartbreak is something that she's fighting against right now. So just being aware of that. When it comes to him, okay, because he's an Aquarius, right? Air sign energy. There's no air sign energy here, which is really weird. Like you would expect to see air sign energy coming forward. We don't even have that in the court cards. We have fire, again, playing with fire. They're playing with fire here. Emotions are running high. We have water coming through. But we have fire, we have water. And then the only earth card that we have here, we do have air. We have heartbreak. Okay, so we do have heartbreak. But we have her coming through in earth, and then air card coming through as heartbreak. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, and it's pain, and it's disappointment. And I would say he feels astoundingly betrayed. Like astoundingly betrayed. She feels astoundingly betrayed. You have two people who are very, very hurt right now. There needs to be healing and love. I don't think that there's really going to be. I think that this has gotten out of hand. It's gotten bigger than the One of Roses. Okay, I would have to say that this link here with the Knight of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles, the link through roses would be to Lively, okay? And with the Knight again here with the fire, it has gotten bigger than anticipated, than expected, okay? And the power dynamic is kind of like a David and Goliath power dynamic here is coming into play, but it's shifting. Everything is going to move very, very fast, like with lies and deceptions, and it's kind of like people are trying to nip things in the bud as quickly as possible because you have reputations and you have careers on the line. All right, so both are going to be, one's going to be more vocal with wanting to get things set straight. It's going to be the one with more receipts is coming forward, but the one who has more, I mean, neither of them is going to come out again as pure as the driven snow, right? It's not going, they're not going to be unblemished, but a Lively has a lot more on stake here. Her strength comes from others, and her strength is within herself. And I'm not bashing on women because I don't believe in that, but I think both see this as an abuse of power, and both are correct in different ways, right? So what we're going to see here is that power is really being discussed in this lawsuit, and it is about the upholdings of power and respect that's going to be coming out. I would say that this is going to go to court, or at least it's going to be judged. The Council of Monarchs, they could have a mediator here. They could have somebody look at it, but I don't think anybody's going to just apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. It didn't happen this way. I misunderstood, or, you know, whatever it could be to save face. It's like, no, they're out for blood now. It is a sorrow that runs really deep. And it's really interesting because there's always this out that's here, okay? That's going to be really important to note, that like they can end this at any time. Lively can end this. Baldoni can end this. But it's not going to be ended. They're going to take it further, so that, because they're deeply hurt, and they're going to seek out justice. But what's really important is like they're seeking out the truth, okay? And the truth for one person is going to be quite different than the truth for the other. And so this can make things very messy when you sit there and you say, like, we should believe victims and we should believe people, and we should. But we're going to have things not align the way that we want it to in the evidence that comes forward, okay? So being aware of that. There's heartbreak here. There's also heartbreak here in love. This is going to put a strain on their relationships, working relationships, personal relationships, okay? So do be mindful about that. This is going to have a bigger, this is sad because this didn't need to happen. This is going to have a bigger ripple effect than they think. There's a sense of dragons. There's a sense of like wanting to annihilate. The strength is going to come from saying, like, you know, I'm going to breathe this fire down. And that's going to be very interesting because it's like annihilation here. And that's where, and like, she has somebody on her side that's super, super powerful. And him, I mean, I see him coming through his heartbreak and pain and disappointment. And I'd be more than happy, you know, to sit there and say, oh, well, look at the Knight of Air here and how he's manipulating XYZ. I'm just not seeing that. And again, I don't believe he's, you know, as pure as the driven snow. I believe that here with what the cards are showing is that we're having a change in power and perception that is very hard for Lively, and it's also very hard for Baldoni. And what we're going to have is a battle. We're having a battle. And with that battle, we have, I'm going to fight. I have 3 of the 4 knights. This is not calm. This is not, you know, oh, let's talk this through. It's like, no, you wanted blood? Let's go for blood. Like, you wanted this battle? We're going to go for this. And that's what I'm seeing with I keep on being drawn to the dragons here. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortunes have changed. Like, and fate can be a cruel mistress. So that's also coming forward here as well. The Death card, Scorpio energy. You know, Scorpio energy, I really like Scorpios. Like, I really like Scorpio energy. I have some fantastic Scorpios in my life, but a bad Scorpio energy is nothing to mess with because it's lies, it's deceit, it's shadows, so it's corruption. So do be mindful about this because the lies are going to come forward. The snake, a shedding of skin, but also like a shedding of a mask is going to come forward during this time. And it's going to be like, how? That's not what I expected. So again, neither one of them is going to come out blemish free. Neither one of them is going to be just perfect here. But there is this real sense with the 8 of Wands, everything's going to move really, really quickly. And if I was Lively, I would I would try to smooth this over, because it's going to get difficult for her. And I'm not sure, I don't think, here from the cards, because she's ready to fight, and he's ready to fight too. But I don't think she thought he would fight. And that's going to be very interesting. But she has to be very mindful of the way that it affects her. For him as well. Because I just wish there were more swords here, because there's heartbreak, there's pain, there's disappointment, there's anger, there's upset, there's betrayal, and it's coming through, like, bring clarity to the drama, the heartbreak of her. I think she went through dramatic things on set. I think it was hard, but I don't know if she can lay the blame at his feet the way that she wants to. Because I think there was a lot that went on here that's really quite intense. And again, like, yeah, it's really quite intense. I mean, I don't want to see her ruin her career over this. I don't want to see him ruin his career over this. But that's the path we're moving down right now. Because, like, right now, this drama, these lawsuits, they're out for blood. And they're not going to back down. And what needs to happen is the hurt and the pain needs to be looked at, discussed, therapist, that type of thing. And get to the root of this anger. Because the lawsuit actually isn't the way to heal this at all. It just isn't the right way to go. But then again, if she was deeply wrong, I just, the strength for her after the heartbreak to heal with the council, like, she wants her voice heard. And she should have her voice heard. How's it going to go? He's not going to come out exquisite, and neither is she. But she has more to lose from this. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have two. We have the Pelican. Choose to follow the path of forgiveness. Yeah, and raise your vibration. I mean, thank you, Spirit. It's like the voice of common sense coming through. And then we have the Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Yeah, it's time to heal. Like, this is going to get nasty. And I don't really believe, I think he's more willing for the fight and things to get nasty. I don't think that she's quite prepared for how nasty things can be. Okay? I think she has lived a little bit more of a sheltered life, a little bit more of I want to say, like, blessed, cocooned, kind of lovely existence. But the thorns will come. And I think the things can get really nasty. Yeah, and that's disappointing. The energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Yeah, no. Mindful of the death card. Again, the death card coming through. The death of a career. The death of careers. Okay. The snake behind, too. Lies, deceit. It's also, we're entering into the wood snake year, on the 29th of January. So not far at all. But there's going to be a lot of lies brought forward. And like they both have to know. I don't think she's quite as aware as he is, where it's like they're going to go through all your skeletons in like every closet you have ever owned ever. And so be prepared for this, because they're not going to back down. And then the chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. No, let me take a sip of water. So that is growth. And this is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below the feet. Yeah, really having firm roots, because they're going to need it. They're going through a storm that neither one of them anticipated at the beginning of this movie. Oh, I apologize. All right, our subconscious spirit message is the grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pent-up energy. So movement, you're going to see, is going to be really important for the both of them. And I don't know exactly how that's going to come out, but movement is going to be very important for the both of them. Being out on walks, being seen, being part of this, like not to hide away. That's going to be very important. One's going to do it more than the other. Yeah, Mother Earth. Again, the Earth Star, connecting with the earth, grounding things. But also it can be motherhood during this time, you know, being a mother. Mother Earth here, connecting with the Earth Star chakra again. Yeah, this is the energy to be mindful of subconsciously, is the Ace of Cups. There are too many emotions here. I don't know why the emotions are so high. I understand that this is a lawsuit and this is anger and people's tempers, but it's like there's just a overflow of emotions that are so intense. So being aware of this is going to be super, super, super important, and not acting off of emotions, which is really what they're going to want to do. And they're going to want the cards to act off of emotions, and that's not going to be how it goes down. Subconscious tarot message is the Four of Swords. To rest and honor the story. To slow things down. Okay, somebody's moving too fast, been through too much, and as it slows down, okay, a lot more clarity is going to come through. All right, and it's not going to be the clarity that they want. All right, guys, let me know how you like this reading, if you want to see more things like this. I'm not a big pop culture person at all, so do be aware of that. I will look into things, or if you want me to just come completely blind, I feel like I should know who the people are. But let me know, leave it in the comment box below, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. But yeah, wow, there's a lot going on here, and it's sad. It's really sad. Okay. Yeah. And this is off of the Emperor. I mean, this can also be, strength, feeling. I really feel this is the courts. I don't feel this is like a patriarchy type of energy. I would love to say that. I would love to say, like, this is a case of somebody being bullied and taken advantage of, a woman being bullied and taken advantage of, like, all this, feminist rah, stuff. And I just don't see it, which is sad because, I mean, this is big. I mean, yeah. Because she has a lot more power than, yeah, but Dragon's backing her. Then, it's very interesting. She has a lot more power than she would want you to know. I mean, he's no slouch. Okay, Baldoni is no slouch. But not on the same scale. And this is just very interesting. This is not a good look. This is not a good look for her. And I'm not saying that she'd be kind and submissive and, all that nonsense. No. She's a force. She should be a force. But she needs to hone her energy in the right place. And this is just not the right place. This is going to be very draining on her. Oh, goodness. Sad. Okay. All right, guys. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of not hiding in secrets. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. Bye.